chicken wings. The reason I sometimes poke my belly and wonder why it's getting round. The amount of times I found myself indulging in the guilty pleasure, sneaking out late in the evening to my nearest chicken shop to grab chips, wings and a pie. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make great baked chicken wings with buffalo sauce or an avocado dip, which pose as a healthier homemade option than fast food takeaways, and which is perfect for people binging Netflix, watching sports or playing video games. Why don't you let me know what's your guilty pleasure fast foods down in the comments below, and maybe I'll make a homemade cooking for gamers video on it. As you can see now, I've listed some basic ingredients on the screen that you might want to use, and to begin with, let's start with chicken wings. If you find yourself getting chicken wings in a pack, they'll most likely need to be cut at the joint to separate the drum. I'm going to mix both parts together, but if you want, you could make two separate batches with different spicings on your wings and drums. Once you got everything cut, you got some choices to make, and that's how long you want to marinate your chicken. From different sources, I figured out overnight marinating works the best for improving the chicken's flavor and drying out the skin by adding salt, pepper and baking powder and leaving it in the fridge. Other sources suggest at least half an hour should be enough too, so it's really dependent on your time restraints. Now, there's different ways of mixing your chicken with the spices, either using a plastic bag to shake everything up together, or some sort of bowls like I'll be using in the video. To start off, I'm covering the chicken in potato starch, as it'll make a great and sticky first coating, and after I'll add a mixture of flour and spices. Some of the spices I use in this video are a teaspoon of paprika powder, garlic granules and mild chili powder. You don't need to stick to these suggestions and season the mix to your taste. However, for anyone doing this for the first time, it might be a good idea not to overload your seasonings, as it could end up with a bellyache or heartburn. Add your spices to a tablespoon of flour and mix it well, then shake it up with your starch covered wings. If you're mixing your chicken with spices and intend to bake it shortly after, consider preheating your oven for at least 15 to 20 minutes before getting to work on mixing your ingredients. Lay out some aluminium foil on a deep tray, then lay out your chicken on the rack, giving it enough space so pieces aren't touching each other. The reason we're using a deep tray is to allow for air circulation, which will help to bake our chicken thoroughly. And place it in the oven for 30 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius or gas number 6, and then turn up the heat to 220 degrees Celsius or gas number 7 and bake for extra 10 minutes. So in total 40 minutes baking time. While your chicken is baking, if you have a second batch, leave it in the fridge until baking time. And now we can get on with the dips and the sauce. Of course, you don't need to make either of these, they're optional, but they are super easy to make and they add an awesome flavor to the mix. One is a lot healthier than the other, but no one said we can't treat ourselves from time to time. To begin with, let's make the buffalo wing sauce, and it's fairly easy to make. You'll need half a cup of butter or half a cube of butter. We'll melt it in a pan and add some sriracha sauce. Some alternatives are Tabasco sauce or Frank's Red Hot sauce. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing lockdown, I wasn't able to get the latter. So you can measure out half a cup of your hot sauce, or if you're like me, use the rest of the bottle, since there wasn't much left after all. If you want, you could add some chopped coriander and garlic to the sauce, then cook it on low heat until the butter has fully melted. You don't want to overcook the sauce, so once it melts and cooks for a minute or two, you can set it aside. I'd recommend doing this shortly before the chicken is ready to be served, for the best effect. And to make the dip, you'll need 1 or 2 avocados. In this video, I'm using 2 and mixing it with sour cream, adding some lemon juice for the flavor. This is really easy to make and virtually takes no time at all. I just ended up pouring it into the bowl and using it as a side dip, but you can also use it as spread for bakery or just eat it up with a spoon too. I'd say that a single lemon squeeze into the dip should be enough, but if you want a more citric addition, then add another half of lemon and have a taste to see if you're satisfied with the flavor, or want to add anything else before taking it out of the food processor. and voila, you have everything you need for a tasty home-prepared snack. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below to let me know what sort of content for gamers you'd want to see on this channel. And subscribe, as I regularly upload weekly videos with quality content for you, so don't miss out. But now, as always, I wish you all a good day or night, wherever you may be. Stay safe, till next time.